Hi parents and students, it's Jillian and I'm so excited to let you know that this week we leave for Hume Lake. We are so excited, we're taking off on Sunday morning. Eric, you've been taking students to Hume for so many years. Why Hume?
It's a good question because it is 7 hours away. But one of the reasons we go to Hume Lake is because I haven't found a better place that is more committed to God and His Word, and they do it so well. In fact, they put into place God's truth and the gospel message, and they infuse it in absolutely everything. Well, they do want to make it fun for kids, and they do a really good job at that. The whole goal of Hume Lake is introducing kids to the God that made them and the God that died for them. This summer in specific, there's going to be a whole theme that's infused for everything they do. It's going to cover middle school and high school, and it's going to be all about capital T truth. Objective truth that you can know, that you can learn, that you can discover, and that you can be corrected by even. And that's going to be an amazing part of all we do at camp when it comes to learning about God and having fun. But let's talk about this also. Every day looks a little bit different, but kind of the same.
Right.
Could you give them a little insight about what day-to-day life is like up at Hume Lake?
For sure. So every day is jam-packed, full of so much fun. It usually starts in the morning with breakfast, and then we head to morning chapel.
Okay.
Yep, good breakfast.
Can you wear whatever you want to morning chapel?
You can, but you want to wear a little bit nicer outfit, maybe some jeans or a nice top, and we go to morning chapel, and then after morning chapel we're going to head up to the cabins and change into our rec clothes. So this is where you want to wear something that
Rec
you can
clothes?
Yep, you can play.
Recreational
clothes, yes.
So like if I'm in middle school, my t-shirt could work for chapel and rec?
No.
No.
You don't want to wear that. You want your rec t-shirt to be able to get dirty, get muddy, get wet. You're going to be doing all the activities, going crazy, competing with your rec team during this time.
And what happens after rec?
Now, after rec, we're going to head back to go eat some lunch.
Can I wear my rec clothes to lunch?
You can.
Okay,
You
good
can
to
wear
know.
that, yep.
What about after lunch?
After lunch, you have free time. So
Yes.
this is where, the best time of the day, right? This is where you get to go rent kayaks or paddle boards. You can go do your activities, the free activities, the activities that cost money.
So you can wear whatever you want.
You can wear whatever you want, swim clothes,
Okay,
whatever
but what
you
about
need.
after free time? When does that end?
That ends after a couple hours because after free time, we go have dinner.
Dinner.
Yes, and this is where you probably want to leave some time to shower and change into a nicer outfit again, maybe the same outfit you wore to morning chapel.
Hold on, I know the middle school boys are asking, do I have to shower before dinner?
It's highly recommended that you shower.
But do they have to shower?
They don't have to,
But encouraged.
but very encouraged.
Okay, got it.
It's like on that line of have to.
And then you can wear jeans and a t-shirt to
To dinner,
Got
because
it.
after dinner we're going straight into night chapel. So that's why we want to make sure that you're showered, you're clean, you're looking better than when you were at free time, because
Now, what if it's cold at night?
if it's cold at night, you want to make sure you have a sweatshirt because it will get pretty cold. They've had some cold nights up there this week, so I'm expecting they'll have some cooler nights when we're there.
I'm picturing you might have to change your clothes like 6 times in a day.
You really could. I mean, I think the average clothes changing is probably 3 to 4 and
For
up
a
to
high
6.
school girl, probably, yes.
Yes.
Middle school boy, maybe 2 to 3.
Maybe 2 to 3.
But make sure you're prepared for swimming, for chilly weather, for warm weather, and for getting dirty. You
Yep.
probably need some flip-flops for the lake and the pool,
And the shower.
and a towel.
And you need to bring a towel to shower with and a towel to swim with.
You're saying 2 towels.
2 towels.
Okay.
It's a lot to
That's
take
a lot.
in for a middle
I mean,
school
the middle
boy.
school boys their minds are blown right now.
are.
Showering, multiple days,
Yep.
multiple towels.
Yep.
All right, we'll see how this
It's
goes.
a lot.
Hopefully
Be prepared.
You guys will be ready. You know, as we're getting close to camp, Hume Lake 2022, one thing I've been hearing over and over again from parents is, what is it going to be like the day we leave for camp?
That's a great question. We want you guys to be prepared to head out to camp this Sunday. So coming this Sunday, you're going to show up here at church at 9:30 in the morning, right upstairs in front of the youth lounge.
9:30. Doesn't church start at 8? Go ahead, tell them again.
You're going to show up right here at church at 6:30 in the morning with all of your stuff ready to go. You are gonna have your bags packed. You're gonna check in at a table right here outside these doors, and you're gonna take your bag before you leave it there, and you're gonna put a piece of tape on it that goes with the color of either middle school or high school. You're gonna write your name on that piece of tape, put it on your bag securely, and leave your bag with a leader to be placed in the proper area on the bus. And then you're gonna come through these doors right here, and you're gonna grab your medical screening form and head into the hub, where we will have a nurse there to do your medical screening before we leave.
Will that hurt?
It won't hurt.
Okay.
Very pain-free process. And then you're gonna sit there with your parents. We're gonna have a little morning meeting. We're gonna have some prayer time, and then we're gonna load up on the bus and head up to camp.
So that's the day we leave. Now, what about the day we get back from camp? What's that like?
Yeah, the day we get back from camp, we're gonna arrive back here, same spot on the bus, and we'll be getting here around 4, could be a little earlier, but we'll keep you guys updated on our arrival time. And we're gonna get here, you're gonna get all of your belongings off the bus, and you're gonna head home to rest up after our great week at camp.
Yeah, I remember that kids will start being able to communicate with their parents about mid-morning on Saturday once they get into cell service. So.
Right, yep, so you'll get all the updates of where we're at and our ETA. So there are tons of activities that are free up at Hume Lake. That's bouncy. So there's tons of free activities up at Hume Lake that are so fun. So there's tons of free activities up at Hume Lake that we're so excited that you get to be a part of. These activities include swimming in the lake. We have paddle boards that we're bringing up for you. There's beach volleyball, skate park, all kinds of things to do there. Spike ball, swimming in the pool.
Free activities, you're saying?
Free activities.
Are there any activities that aren't free that cost money?
There are some big, pretty cool activities that do cost money. These include the ropes course, paintball, and a couple others that are just going to be a great time, but you have to make sure that you bring cash for these. They usually range from $15 to $25.
So Jillian, as much fun as this is, I do have a question.
What's your question?
Can you bring your Nintendo Switch or your PlayStation or your Xbox or your laptop with you to camp?
Absolutely not. I know.
So what should you bring to camp and what shouldn't you bring to camp?
Let's start with what you shouldn't bring. You can bring your cell phone, but you won't have cell service. So bring it for pictures, bring it for service when we get back down the mountain on the bus.
Alarm clock?
Alarm clock, that's great, but you're not gonna be able to be on the gram, on text messaging.
Can you bring your gaming system?
You cannot bring your gaming system. You cannot bring any electronics.
Can you bring grenades?
Don't bring grenades.
Cigarettes?
Nope.
Alcohol?
No.
Drugs?
Nope.
Bad attitudes?
Bad attitudes, leave them at home.
Leave them at home?
Yep.
What should you bring?
You should bring enough clothes that can be worn in the cooler weather and the hotter weather. You should make sure to bring extra socks, extra underwear, and make sure you're bringing swimwear for the lake and for the pool.
Any swimwear?
No. Girls only can wear one pieces.
Can guys wear one pieces? Are trunks considered a one piece?
Trunks, you can wear trunks.
It's one piece.
It is one piece.
It's one piece.
Guys, you can wear trunks.
Okay.
Girls, one pieces only. Unless you really can't find one, then you can wear a two-piece as long as you have a dark colored shirt over it.
Okay, now one of the questions I get from parents all the time is about money. How much money should you bring? So here's what I'll say to you parents. If your kid is already signed up and paid for extra activities, about $50 is enough for food, snacks, that kind of thing. If they're not signed up for any activities yet, $50 to $100 would get you in the game. Having said that, if you send them to camp with no money, they can still have fun and come home with a changed life.
Yep, and make sure, just like we mentioned before, 2 towels, 1 for showering, 1 for swimming. Make sure you're bringing a Bible and a journal and writing utensils. You're gonna be using that the most out of anything else that you bring to camp, of course. What else, Eric? How about shoes?
Yeah, they need some closed-toed shoes for rec time so you don't lose a little piggy. Yep,
and middle schoolers, you wanna bring a dark colored t-shirt for one of our night games. And high schoolers, your Spirit Day theme is disco. So if you want to be extra, if you want to get
you'll have to Google that, some of you.
You might have to. If you want to get your rec team some points, maybe you bring an afro, maybe you bring some disco apparel. And middle school, your theme for Spirit Day is raining cats and dogs. So
I don't get it.
bring some.
Raining cats and dogs?
Raining cats and dogs.
Okay.
Yep.
Do with that what you will.
So you can bring what you want to dress for Spirit Day. You also might want to bring a flashlight and, like Eric said, extra money. What about sleeping?
We recommend it every night.
It's
Bring
important.
a sleeping bag. There will not be sheets or blankets provided for you. Bring a sleeping bag. You will get a mattress, but bring your pillow.
Bring a
And
pillow.
your favorite stuffed animal if you want.
Yep, and you could even bring sheets and blankets there. A lot of people recommend that because it might be a little more comfortable. Since you do have a mattress and a bunk bed, you can make your bed and not have to deal with a sleeping bag.
So, okay, last time, is there anything else that you're thinking parents, kids should be thinking about when thinking about packing for camp?
Now that you mention it, there are a few more things. You want to make sure that you bring sunscreen and bug spray. That'll be a big one. And also, what was one more thing, Eric?
I think it involves hydration.
Yes, that is important. You need to be hydrated up on the mountain, so make sure you bring a reusable water bottle. There's filling stations all over camp for you to fill it up and stay hydrated.
Yeah, so bring one, write your name on it, and you can fill it up a ton of places around camp every day.
And of course, all your toiletries.
So with that said, we hope that prepares you for Hume Lake 2022. If not, leave your questions in the comments below or shoot us an email. We're happy to help you get ready for camp.